around, and I went out to get the mail and kind of see where he was, and he's down helping somebody get their car had slid into a ditch, and he was turning around to help that person. But here I am, wondering every time I see a police officer what's happening now,
Robyn's daughter Aurora has a new boyfriend, and he looks just like stepdad Kody Brown. Sister Wives star Aurora Brown has been making headlines for her alleged new relationship. She has been spotted with her new romance. However, fans think the reality TV star's guy resembles Kody a lot. Fans can't stop talking about Aurora's weird attachment to her stepdad, Kody, since the latest episode. They have always pointed at their awkward closeness. Aurora has decided to find a new church in season 19. She indeed found a new one and even wished to get baptized. The reality TV star has been spotted at a new church a few months back. Aurora looked happy while performing for an event in the community. She has also sparked dating rumors with a new man who follows the same church. Does her new man really look like Kody? Is she obsessed with her stepdad? What fans are saying about her? Sister Wives, Aurora wants Kody to baptize her. Sister Wives star Kody Brown has always raised eyebrows for his weird relationship with Robyn's daughter, Aurora. They felt that he had a soft spot in his heart for his stepdaughter. Viewers have noticed many instances when Robyn became insecure about her own daughter. Recently, Aurora shared another proof of attachment with Kody. She wanted him to baptize her. The reality TV star also wanted her stepfather to baptize her along with the pastor. Kody held Aurora in a long embrace after her emotional request. However, fans couldn't understand the reason behind her decision. Over the years, Kody has also given proof of his affection for his stepdaughter. Fans have seen Robyn rolling her eyes multiple times in jealousy. Did Aurora choose a man similar to Kody? Sister Wives, Aurora's alleged boyfriend looks just like Kody. Kody Brown's weird relationship with his stepdaughter, Aurora, has left the fans gossiping. Over the years, Sister Wives fans have noticed their oddly codependent and physical relationship. They even felt that the polygamist had a soft corner for his stepdaughter. Previously, some fans noticed how Kody called Aurora Mrs. Brown in an old episode. Many of the fans feel that Kody has an unhealthy obsession with Robyn's daughter. Now, some viewers believe that Aurora may have also become so codependent on her dad. She has openly expressed that she wanted to date a man with the same values as him. Moreover, it was the main reason behind joining the church. Well, Aurora may have already found her new man now. However, fans feel that her new guy looks a lot like Kody. Recently, a fan page on Facebook shared her picture with her new guy. In it, Aurora posed with a curly-haired boy who resembled a lot with her stepdad. The guy rocked a checkered shirt over a black t-shirt and had a silver chain on his neck. Moreover, Aurora's new man has similar facial features to her dad, Kody. Hence, fans were quick to spot the familiar vibe in the latter. They wondered whether the reality TV would end up marrying a man like him. Several users joked that Aurora's new guy is just Kody in a different font. They were waiting to learn whether he was really her boyfriend. Fans spot Aurora Brown at church, Robyn lurking in shadows? Recently, Sister Wives has spotlighted Robyn Brown helping her daughters, Brianna and Aurora Brown, find a new church. Now, in the present day, fans spot Aurora happily hanging out and interacting at her new church, but her mom, Robyn Brown, isn't far away. Robyn led the charge for church. Sister Wives has featured Brianna and Aurora Brown in several episodes during season 19, as they break out of their comfort zones to search for a new church. With Robyn Brown right by their side, they took a trip to one church to meet with the pastoral staff and get a feel for it. However, in the present time, Aurora has been spotted integrating into her new church. Fans spot Aurora Brown at church. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans spot Aurora Brown out in the wild exploring her new church. First, a user says, "Aurora sighting." Then, they show that she has been attending the Urban Hope Church based on their Instagram page. Another Redditor adds, I mean, good for her. Seems like she's enjoying herself. Better than sitting around the house with her parents. I totally agree. The only times she's looked happy in recent years is when she's playing music in those church photos. I hope it helps her create a life of her own. Brianna Brown joins the fun. One Redditor thought Aurora Brown was making a clean break from the rest of her family, saying, OMG, she's allowed outside the depression house without her mother and sad sister. Although the original Redditor's picture didn't show Brianna with Aurora Brown, she has broken out of her shell as well. Much to Robyn Brown's chagrin, it seems the girls and boys are all intermingled.
In peace.
Another user says, Jesus, that made me laugh. One episode Robyn doesn't want them going to church just to find a man. And the next episode Kody is talking about how that is all the men do at church, scope for single women. Robyn lurking in shadows while Brianna and Aurora Brown attend church. Notably, Urban Hope Church isn't the traditional scene that Robyn Brown grew up in. But Brianna and Aurora Brown don't seem to want the same lifestyle that Kody and Robyn have lived. Undoubtedly, Brianna and Aurora have to find new ways to interact in the world. One user adds Robyn Brown can't resist, I'm sure Mama is nearby. Another says, as far as you know. Robyn is probably lurking around the corner. Someone else believes it was all an act during the episodes, saying, because I think those scenes were all faked for the show. She's been happy and acting independent at that church for a while. They are just trying to stay relevant for the show. Truth finally revealed about Kody Brown's fake adoption story. Sister Wives, the truth is finally revealed about Robyn and Kody Brown's fake adoption story for Robyn's kids. Although Meri Brown agreed to the divorce so that Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna Brown could be adopted, now it seems it was a ploy the whole time. Meri Brown still struggles with the legal divorce from Kody Brown. Undoubtedly, Sister Wives star, Meri Brown struggled with going through a legal divorce which took away some of the status she had held as the first wife. However, Meri tried to get past it, knowing that in their religion it was just a piece of paper, not the true binding of their marriage. But in a recent episode, she talks about how difficult that process was on her when talking to her sister, Rebecca Dilts, and brother-in-law, Nathan Dilts. Admittedly, Meri says it was a very scary moment for her and her sister wives, Christine and Janelle Brown. Furthermore, she says that Kody Brown would tell her she was having strong emotions because she lost some form of power. While Meri doesn't feel like she ever had power, she does note that the divorce did change many things in the marriage. Truth finally revealed about Kody Brown's fake adoption story. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss Robyn and Kody Brown's true reason for going through the adoption process for Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna Brown. First, a user says, I don't believe the BS about why the kids were adopted. Then, the user adds, Robyn's kids were adopted by Kody many years back. He said it was because the kids will then have insurance. His own blood didn't have health insurance at that time. Christine had to come up with $50,000 for her daughter's back surgery. I watched an attorney explain the ways that the kids could have gotten health insurance. There was no need to divorce Meri and him marry Robyn. Thoughts? Another fan adds, the storyline for the show was that they wanted the kids to legally stay with their family if anything were to happen to Robyn. I think this was a compelling argument to Meri because she had a sister who passed, also living in polygamy, and her kids were taken in by her sister wives. Janelle and Christine both expressed surprise and apprehension when they learned about the impending divorce. I think that, to a degree, Robyn and Kody knew they were manipulating Meri and chose not to share the decision with J and C because they would be less easily persuaded. Kody Brown made promises to David Jessup. But other Sister Wives fans think it was wrong of Robyn and Kody Brown altogether. They don't understand why they would keep the kids from David Preston Jessup in the event of the death of Robyn. I think it's totally crappy for the family to think if Robyn had died that the Dayton, Aurora and Brianna shouldn't have gone back to their birth father. I agree. Also, KNR promised him that he would still have access to his kids. They lied. Instead, they **T talked about him to his kids, parental alienation, so now, they don't even know that he has leukemia. It's rumored that Dayton went to see him, lived with him, but that hasn't been confirmed. Robyn and Kody Brown had ulterior motives. While Sister Wives fans believe Meri Brown was doing what she thought was best for Robyn and Kody Brown's kids, they think it was a manipulation of Meri. This and when Robyn says being legally married didn't mean anything to her and it was a piece of paper. Okay, Mrs. Brown. Kody adopted your kids so you could get a legal divorce to make it an even playing field. No? That's what I thought. Of course the legal marriage means something. It makes her number one. I never heard him say it was for insurance. The only thing I heard was that if something happened to Robyn, the kids would have to go live with their dad, and Kody would have no claim on them. I always thought it was a fake reason. He wanted Robyn and he wanted to make her happy, and he wanted to dump Meri at the same time. He had no regard for Meri's feelings. He dumped her, plain and simple. Sister Wives stole the storyline. Another Sister Wives fan draws the connection between Robyn and Kody Brown and another storyline. It's straight from a big love storyline. Bill divorced Barb to marry Nikki to protect her daughter. The Browns had to make up a story in a hurry. I remember when it happened. They tried to sneak it past the viewers, but y'all are way too sharp for that. Someone saw the court filing or whatever. So they used the kids as an excuse. In reality, Kody no longer wanted to be married to Meri and Robyn wanted to be the sole legal wife. David Preston Jessup signed off. Other fans point out that Robyn and Kody Brown could only go through with the adoption if Robyn's ex, David Preston Jessup, signed off. However, one person remembers, the bio dad didn't like D, A and B on the show, so to get around having to get permission from him, they removed him from the equation, aka Kody adopted Robyn's children. Also they used Dayton's surgery bill after the ATV accident as a bargaining chip. If bio daddy agreed to the adoption, then Kody would take over the medical debt from Dayton's surgery and forgive the back child support that bio daddy owed. Bio daddy begrudgingly agreed because he didn't have money to cover those expenses. Michael T. Brown slams Robyn Brown for inappropriate funeral behavior, yikes. Reading time, 3 minutes. Michael T. Brown just spilled some rather damning tea. On Patreon over the weekend, the daughter of Kody and Christine Brown, opened up more than usual about quasi-stepmom Robyn and one particular issue that has stirred up tension within this formerly polygamous family. It paints Robyn in a rather awful light, too. Sister Wives Robyn Brown belittles rocker Janelle. Sister Wives star, Robyn Brown was easily offended by Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown when they didn't support her. Many times, the world had to shift to accommodate her preferences. However, fans see Robyn belittle Janelle Brown for being a rocker. Janelle likes her rock music. While each of Kody Brown's wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn Brown have their unique qualities, Sister Wives shows one area that sets Janelle apart. In many ways, Janelle prides herself in being logical and following the letters of the law, especially in bookkeeping. However, she also recognizes that there's a time and a place for letting her hair down. At one point, Janelle shared she loves industrial rock music. Seemingly, Robyn can't truly appreciate Janelle has an edgy side. To her, Robyn Brown belittles rocker Janelle. In a throwback clip, Janelle Brown walks up to see Kody Brown working out listening to Pachelbel's Canon in D. However, she gives him a hard time because she prefers the rush of industrial German rock music or rappers like Eminem. But Robyn piously shudders at Janelle's choices. She doesn't skip a beat when she throws shade at Janelle for being a rocker. Unmistakably, Robyn doesn't approve of Janelle's ratty black t-shirts and heavy makeup that she wore to some concerts in Vegas. Admittedly, immediately Janelle owns up to having snakeskin leggings and the black tank top Robyn referred to. Without a doubt, she is a proud rocker at heart. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans remember that Janelle Brown is a longtime rocker. However, they also point out that Robyn Brown can't just let her take pride in that fact. First, a user says, "I actually love this about Janelle, Robyn comes off like a hater." Then, they add, "She's the oldest 30-something-year-old here. What is the big deal? That is so cute with Janelle, haha." Furthermore, they add a TikTok from user differences could have made them stronger. Several Sister Wives fans point out that Robyn Brown could have embraced Janelle's interests. Furthermore, some people discuss how Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn Brown could have learned to like each other's differences and they would have been much stronger. LOL, they are all so different it's weird none of them bonded to the point where they can go to a concert with their sister wife. I figured it was something her kids and her would go to. Maybe Christine will now since she's a bad girl, LOL. I would have gone with her. I'm not a fan of the music but I'm a fan of being supportive of others' interests. Maybe Robyn should give that a go and see how supporting others' interests works out for her. I know it'd be something new for her to try but she can't always worry about herself. Robyn Brown mimics others. Undeniably, some people find it sad that Robyn Brown couldn't allow Janelle Brown to express her differences. However, other viewers thought Robyn could only mimic people she wanted approval from. If she wanted to befriend Janelle, she would have tried to make it seem she was into hard music, but her religious ties made that too taboo. One user says, "Janelle has taste and interests, whereas Robyn can only contemplate her own navel. Robyn's judgment and narcissistic put-downs are so boring. The only thing I've ever heard Robyn say that she liked is gold. The most boring personality of all." Someone else exclaims, "That's it. Does Robyn have any hobbies other than collecting ugly overpriced figurines?" But another viewer pokes, "She's been crashing ATVs since she was a teenager apparently. She collects junk journals. And horrible paintings." Someone else points out, Robyn was giving away her purity versus going to a concert. Ulterior motive. But some Sister Wives fans can see the connection between Kody and Janelle Brown from a mile away. Robyn Brown's slight may have been a form of jealousy for her sister wife's orange. Funny when you watch with no sound. Kody is so into Janelle, you can read his body language. He was fine when Meri left, but when Janelle left him I'm sure hurt him the most. I think Meri kept them organized, Christine brought the fun, and Janelle was the wife he respected. Robyn is the succubus. But another viewer thinks it says a lot about Kody, Robyn is such a mean girl. Her face says it all. You and no one works out to canon in D unless they are unhinged. So maybe Kody does work out to Pachelbel. Then, someone agrees, you're right, no one works out to canon in D. It's all performative. Look at me. I'm sophisticated. Sister Wives fans notice huge change in Robyn Brown. After 15 years on TLC, it's not at all surprising that the cast of Sister Wives would grow and change in a wide variety of ways. However, several viewers agree Robyn Brown has had the most dramatic change of all. She's been widely disliked since the show began, but viewers' distaste for her seems to grow with each passing season. As stressors mount for the Brown family, Robyn seems to be bottling up her feelings. Now, viewers can't help but notice it's taken its toll. Viewers note Robyn Brown's physical changes on Reddit. While Christine Brown has likely had the biggest change in personality, Robyn might be the wife to undergo the most physical changes. The TLC star once blasted her former sister wives for neglecting their appearances as they aged. However, Robyn's words might have come back to bite her. As season 19 continues, many viewers have started reviewing old episodes. And they can't help but notice Robyn doesn't even look like the same person. This woman has not aged well, one Redditor posted on the platform, attaching side-by-side photos of Robyn from 2010 and today. At first I was wondering if she had plastic surgery because her face is so different, but there is no way someone who looks that rough is seeing a cosmetic surgeon. Thoughts? Redditors share their thoughts on the TLC star's change. Other Sister Wives viewers readily agreed that Robyn Brown looks weathered these days. Some pointed out that life and light have left her eyes. But in general, some added they thought Kody Brown probably played a huge role. The 3 original wives seem to have a happy, youthful glow after leaving him. Robyn notoriously puts on a happy face for cameras and pretends her marriage is perfect. Comments included: "Yeah, she's a huge example of people mistaking youth and thinness for beauty. Of course not. She's carrying the weight of the Brown family on her back. She's the only one trying to keep Kody married to his wives, keep the kids together, and making sure the family stays afloat financially, /s. I have always said Robyn was not conventionally attractive. You could see from day one how witchy she looked and that she'd have a face that would age quickly. That, coupled with all the years of Kody all day, every day, have indeed done a number. It's Kody, he's sucking the life out of her. You can tell BC Christine, Meri and Janelle all aged backward after they left him, lol. What do you think? Leave your own ideas in the comments below. Sister Wives Robyn Brown only cares about money. Sister Wives fans know that Robyn Brown has struggled with financial issues in the past. Since marrying into the once polygamist Brown family, she seemed to develop a taste for finer things. But has the TLC star always been laser-focused on financial gain? See what other viewers think is really going on. Did Robyn Brown marry Kody solely for financial reasons? It's been long believed that Robyn Brown's first marriage largely crumbled due to a shopping addiction and crippling debt. She's never been great with money. But was that part of her reason for joining the Brown family in the first place? Robyn has always been driven by money, one viewer shared on Reddit. So I'm an OG fan, started watching Sister Wives from the very beginning. I'm just now doing a rewatch to see if I have a different perspective on things. I do. They use an example from season 9 when the family went to Alaska and Caleb Brush asked for permission to marry Maddie. The Brown family adults went to dinner and Kody excitedly shared the news with his wives. Robyn seemed indignant and said Kody should have dug deeper for more info about Caleb because they know some but not a whole lot about him. So she tells Kody what she thinks he should have said: "You say, can I have your bank?"